Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. My name is Freddie. So today I want to get into a topic that is kind of something I've been dealing with or have dealt with in the last 6 months, which was me starting on YouTube, starting on personal branding, starting on writing online. And so the thing that I'm talking about and referring to is fear, right? Fear comes from uncertainty. And also, when you hop on the camera and just talk your shit, it's so fun. It's so fun. But like, you don't think it's fun until you do it. You think it's scary, right? You think it's scary. There is a term called allodoxaphobia, which is the fear of other people's opinions. So you fear failure, you fear other people's opinions. You have to not get rid of the fears. They don't go away. This is the thing. They don't go away. You get better at handling fear and it can go away to some extent, but the fear does never leave. A lot of it, like I said, when you gain clarity, when you gain certainty, when you gain confidence, it's just fun, right? So there's different places where fear pops up and it can be changed and overcome by being certain of that thing, being confident in your ability to do that thing. But what I really want you to do is ride with fear. Put it in the passenger seat and drive with fear. Do the thing. And this is how you're going to do it, okay? Say it's you want to upload on YouTube, you want to talk online, you want to upload on Instagram, on fucking Twitter, it doesn't matter, okay? And you don't want to put yourself out there. Granted, Twitter is a writing platform, so you're not actually putting your face on there. But anywhere where you're going to put your face in your person and you want to build a personal brand and you can't do it, even though you keep hearing personal brands are going to be the future and personal brands are going to take over, right? Personal brands are the biggest fucking leverage that people have nowadays. Think of Elon Musk and Tesla and Twitter and all that stuff. Like, he's a brand. He's a brand that has all these crazy fucking opportunities because everyone knows Elon, right? Everyone knows the face of Apple was Jobs. Everyone knows the face of Amazon was Bezos. Like, people don't like nameless companies anymore. People like personal brands. They like the person behind the brand being the face, being there, being present. And so you keep hearing all these great things about personal branding. Okay, so you want to get into personal branding. Well, I happen to have a school down below where you can join others writing in personal branding online, getting better at gaining clarity in your life, building around your passions, and then building that into a community, a thriving community of people who follow you for your passions. And you educate yourself and you teach the people 2 to 3 steps behind you all the time. And so you continue to learn and continue to attract people 2 to 3 steps behind you. And so this works with any passion. And the benefit to this is you are your unique self. Authenticity is the way to escape competition. No one can compete with you. It's impossible. No one can compete with me with being me. No one can compete with you at being you. No one can compete with your sister at being your damn sister. Everyone, right, can personal brand themselves, have that unique interest, because what happens is if you play a game, of odds, you have someone who likes sailboats. Okay, there's too many people that like sailboats, so they're already doing that, right? But then you add in and cats. So I bring cats on my sailboat. Okay, little different. There's already a guy doing it though. He's already doing sailboats and cats, right? So okay, you have sailboats and cats. Now let's add in solo traveling, or veganism, or anything else. You see, when you start combining your interests, you literally niche yourself down into this, like, it's you. Your personal brand is you. Your niche list, because it's what you do. It's your life. It's just Freddie. It's just Timmy. It's just Bob. It's just whoever fucking brand it is. It's his brand. It's his life. And people that like to do what he likes, follow him. And they go see what he's doing and they see how to get better at those things, at sailing, at taking care of his cats, at cooking, at sailing solo for many months, and how to thrive at being, being in loneliness, and how to love living life even by yourself. And so, like, it breaks down into more niche categories, which is the coolest fucking thing about it. Like I said, getting on here and just talking my shit about something that I've learned is so much damn fun. And you have to try another strategy that I'll give you right now. Fast forward 3 to 6 months. Fast forward 3 to 6 months. Why do I say that? Because in 3 to 6 months, you can get really fucking good at stuff. You can get really good. If you only focus in on one thing, you will be surprised at how good you can get at something in 3 to 6 months. Just relentless fucking grinding on that one thing, learning from like one source of information and just implementing like a maniac. And literally not consuming more content than that, just creating and creating and creating until you literally can't make any more art. Then we go back and get more content, right? Instead of just fucking sitting here consuming 10,000 videos all day, doing nothing with it. It's so pointless, right? So get in the mix, get in front of the camera instead of behind it, record your first 100 videos and don't even upload them. I mean, this is literally what I did. Before I got on camera ever and uploaded a video, I've already talked like 1,000 times on camera. And people are like, wow, you must be a natural. Bullshit. Like, bullshit. Our first 100, 200, 400 videos, terrible. Terrible. Even this one, I'm going to come back in a month and be like, that video fucking sucked. That's growth. That's good. That's what you want. And so It's fun to document your journey. It's fun to be able to document your journey following your passions, but you can only follow your passions if you write and talk about what you love, if you know what you love. And to know what you love, you got to do a clarity building process. So I made a clarity building class inside my school, which is coming soon. And on top of that, we're going to be around other people who are writing and talking about their passions online and want to get better at those things. And so that is our school. It's down in the description below if you would like to join. It's called O. And inside O, I just want you to be able to have help, have support, make friends, find a mentor, find people who can help you or you can help and add value to that will come back and reciprocate towards you later, right? It's just fun for me to build these types of things. So I wanted to build a personal brand around building on school, writing online about your passions. That's it. That's our school. And so if you would like to join that, guys, it's down there in the description. So I'll see you inside. But anyway, so fast forward 3 to 6 months. Ask yourself, in 3 to 6 months, for example, uploading on YouTube, am I going to care that I uploaded on YouTube? Am I going to be scared that my family might see it or my friends might see it or someone might talk about it? And mind you, there is 7.9 or 8.4 or some shit billion people in the world. Can we say that number again? Do we even know how big that number is? Let me write it down real quick. All right, can you guys see that? So here you have the amount of people in the world. And right down here you have the amount you know, maybe about 12. And so you're left with 7,999,999,989. That's how many people you have left in the world that don't give a fuck about you and don't know anything about you and don't care if they see you come across on the camera, just like you're seeing me now. This is another thing, guys. Think meta. Zoom out. Pretend you are somebody else in their shoes. Imagine you are you right now. What are you thinking of me? Are you thinking I'm an idiot? Are you thinking I'm weird for being on the camera? Are you thinking I'm embarrassing myself? Like, obviously not, right? Nobody thinks that. Everybody's always thinking about themselves. You're thinking about you. You're like, well, if I got up there, I would be this, I would be that, I might be scared, someone might see it, someone might send it to. No one will see your fucking videos. That's the thing. At the beginning, you're getting the shit out, right? Because we're so terrible at making videos. You know, you do your first 1 through 80 videos and they're just terrible. And even if you only upload 10 of those because you only really liked 10 and they were still not that good, right? No one is ever going to see them. It didn't matter if you uploaded all 80. No one was going to see them. Maybe one random guy of that 8 billion that you don't even know, who's somewhere else, who's also still thinking of himself. You know? And so it just goes on and on. And so the strategy I wanted to tell you earlier and kind of hop on here and tell you to get over allodoxaphobia and the fear of other people's opinions and the fear of, say, getting on camera or putting yourself out there or doing a new thing, building a new skill that other people are going to laugh at you for. Fuck them. This is the thing. I'm on this camera right now. I'm doing something that most people are so scared to do that they can't even fucking try it. They don't even want to think of it, right? It's the same thing when you go on stage and you're speaking. If you're scared to speak on stage, think of what everyone else is thinking. Think of what you think when someone's on the stage. Damn, that guy's cool. Damn, I admire that for being up there. Damn, he's so crazy. I would never do that. Damn, everyone is thinking that. Everyone is thinking that. What I'm saying is you're doing something that 99% of the people in the crowd or in your group of fucking your classroom or whatever are all thinking is the scariest shit ever. Like, none of them will make fun of you. Why? Because they give you the benefit of the doubt. They give you the beginner's edge. Why? Because they know if they had to get up there, they would fucking suck and they would be scared and they would. So it's like people give you this big benefit of the doubt anyways. You already have that for you. So it's actually like it energizes me to step out on stage because I'm like, well, everybody else is already scared of what I've already done. I'm already here. So now I'm just on stage. What's up, guys? Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm just talking. Like, it's just I've already walked past most people's fear. So I'm already at the advantage. I have the power, right? They're like, dang, he's cool for being up there. Meanwhile, I'm like, holy shit, this is crazy, right? You know, in my own head, at least, but it's just, I'm up there and then you get into your zone, you start killing it, dude. Like, start talking about things you love. There's another thing about introverts. Oh, I'm too introverted. Bullshit. Introverts are bullshit. Why? Because I'm introverted. Extremely, and I can still talk in front of people on stage, and on a microphone, on camera, on anywhere. It doesn't matter. Why? Because I put myself in their shoes, right? I ask, what would I think if I was them looking at me or somebody else on the stage? Oh, okay. So that kind of takes some pressure off. Then I say, okay, allodoxaphobia, this fear, that fear, this fear. It doesn't matter. Everybody get in the car. I said, put fear in the passenger seat. Fuck it. If you have 10 fears, dude, put them in the fucking bus, man. Put your 10 fears in the bus, and we're still driving. It doesn't matter. Fear can't stop me. Fear means growth is near. Fear means the reward is nigh. Fear means, you know what I'm saying? That is where I want to push. Like, fear energizes me as well. I think you have to mentally reframe like how you think about these things. I don't know if this is true, but I believe that successful people reframe things in their mind like all the time. And so I always write reframes down, which is like, What do I mean by that? I mean reframing how normal people, the average, because what I look at is the average. Everyone in this world is getting some shitty result. So the average is pretty bad. Like if you want to be average at working out, all you have to do is work out like once, in a week or in a month. And so like the average is pretty terrible. I want to work out every single day. So I look at the average and then I just try to shit on it. I just try to do what the average is not doing. And so when the average person looks at pain and they're like, run away, I'm like, why are we running away? Because it hurts. But on the other side of hurt is so much gain. Like you can't grow your muscle without tearing it first. And so like I've reframed pain. Like I'm like, oh, pain, push. I've reframed fear, push. I've reframed boredom. Like boredom is not something I deal with now because I'm like, there's always so much work to do. If I'm bored, it's me. I'm the problem. Like go find something to do. Like there's so much work to be done. And if there's not so much work to be done, the problem isn't boredom, it's your vision, your lack of vision, and your lack of a big why. Because if I have a big why, like I'm doing this for my grandpa that died, I'm doing this for my mom so I can make her rich, I'm doing this for this guy for that, I'm doing this for my grandma to retire her, I'm doing this for whatever your thing is, right? I'm doing it to go on vacation, you need a strong why that pulls you to, like I'm doing this to get the fuck out of my house, to get the fuck out of my friend group, it's bad, it's toxic, it's this. It's like you need this why that makes you just jump out of bed. You're like, fuck this, dude. I'm doing my work today because I need to get somewhere. And if you don't have a vision, you can't, the why doesn't even matter. Like you should start with why so you know why you're pushing and you know why you're creating a vision and you get through the process because you want to for your why. But you need a vision. They come together. You need to start with the why and the vision. You need to know where you're going. If you don't know where you're going, there is no chance that you're going to get there. I promise you. The beginning of success starts with a burning desire. That's what Napoleon Hill said, right? In Think and Grow Rich, he said you need to know what you need to get what you want, right? You need that shit like air, dude. Like you need it like water. You cannot have it any other way. You must get this thing. That's when you get something. Luke Belmar said, man cannot have, will not have that which he does not know that he needs. So know what you need. What do I need? How am I going to know what I need? Fucking write something down. Write a minimum viable vision. Write, I want to go on vacation. And later it'll grow. This is the thing about vision. It can always change. It's malleable. You get to change it. You get to dictate its terms. You get to say, I don't want to go on vacation anymore. I want a vacation house. And then later, maybe I don't want a vacation house anymore. I want a vacation for my family, take them around the world over and over, doing whatever we want. Okay, well, I need more money. Well, okay, well, I need a business because I don't want to work a job because I don't even have enough hours to make millions of dollars. So I need a business. Okay, what business do I want to run? Well, I want to run a business that helps people. Well, I want to run a business that helps people and does what I love so that I can wake up excited to do that business. And I want to, and so you start literally breaking, like what I'm saying is your vision gives you the directions. You don't make up the directions and then go find some vision. Like you throw anything out there. If you say vacation house, well, you need money. And if you need money and you need to find out a way to get money now, well, that's your first step, And so it literally gives you the fucking steps. Ask any captain on his ship. Ask any captain before he leaves the bay, before he leaves his port, go up to the captain's quarters and ask the captain of a ship, do you know where you're going? Do you know where you're going after you set sail? And every single time that captain will tell you with 100% certainty, yes, I know where I'm going. Yes, I know where I'm going. And I know the route I'm going to take to get there because I know where I'm going. And it's telling me how to get there. That's how I get there. And there's no other way to go. That's where I need to go. It doesn't matter if I go left first or right first, but I know I need to move that direction. So the vision gives you clarity. The vision gives you, like you build clarity in your life. That's something Tom Bilyeu said. Clarity is not an archaeological dig. You don't find it in here. You don't find it anywhere. You build it. Passion is also built through interest. So passion is also not found in here. It is a build. They are both builds. That's what Tom said. He said, clarity is not an archaeological dig. It is an architectural build, and most people just mistake it. They think they're going to find clarity. They think they have to look inside and find this purpose that God has given to them. Like, no, God might have given you your interests. God might have given you your body to go pursue those interests. God might have given you the people you love around you, or the community around you, or the activities you're engaged in, so that you know what you love, so you can build clarity, so that you can build passion on those interests. We all know before we started doing something that we love, say video games, say soccer, say skateboarding, say snowboarding, we all started with it as an interest. It wasn't a passion the first day you went, right? And we know that, right? We know when we first did something, it was just like, hey, that's pretty cool. Hey, And so there's a simple framework around that as well. When something is your potential passion or your potential fascination, which will actually start as your interest, it will begin as just that. It will begin like, I kind of like that. I kind of like using that Rubik's Cube. I kind of like, whatever, it doesn't matter. I kind of liked it. That's it. So you're going to need to go find those things again and interact with them and see if you genuinely enjoy them. How do you know that? Because this is the framework. If you get more energy out than what you put in, that is a potential interest. So you can mark it as a fascination. And so because of that, that fascination might later turn into a passion. How do you know if you get energy out? For every one energy you put in, say 10 minutes, say an hour, how much energy do you get out? For example, if I go play basketball, don't fucking care about basketball, right? I play it for 5 minutes, I don't want to play it anymore. I'm bored. Some other guy comes along, he plays basketball, loves basketball. Call him Kobe Bryant. Kobe Bryant plays basketball for 5 minutes and is like, holy shit, I want to play this for like another day. You know, like I want to do this for another 20 hours. I want to shoot 8,000 shots from the free throw line. I don't want to, right? And so you'll find things that give you energy, which is for me like writing, speaking on camera, speaking to people, helping people, building things. Building things is super fun. Learning from reading, like these are things I get more energy out of. I start doing them and I literally don't want to stop. I just keep doing them. Which that's why work for me is something that's so hard for me to even pull away from. It's hard for my people, my partner, to pull me away from work because it doesn't even feel like work to me. I'm just having a fucking blast, right? And so that is the point of building your work around your passions, your life around building that work, because then you can get up and be excited and you can do things way better than others who are just doing them for the money because you actually love them and they don't want to do them for 16 hours a day. You do, right? And so that is a process that you do. It's something you build. It's not something you find. So that's something I want to teach you guys as well down in the school community, of course. So that was my strategy for getting over fear and getting on camera, doing whatever you want, really, is fast forward 3 to 6 months. Ask yourself, is this going to matter? It's probably not. It's, again, look at fear, throw it in the bus, throw it in the passenger seat, and drive with that shit, okay? It's use mental reframes, and when you see the average doing something, which is like running away from new things, know that it's probably the right thing to do, and you should probably reframe new things to mean progress, new things to mean push, new things to mean energy, let's go, new things to mean we're doing the right thing. Awkward, again, another thing, awkward, stuff is awkward and weird for the first 1 to 10 to 100 to 1,000 fucking times. Then on the 1,000th and first time, it gets good. That's when it gets good. So like successful people persist all the way to when they get there. Unsuccessful people, they fail one time and they give up. If you don't persist, you're never gonna make it anywhere. Unsuccessful people, they feel awkward doing this new thing and they're like, well, this feels awkward. I'm not a natural. Run away. Wrong. So you want to like look at what the average does and do the opposite. That's another one. Another one, allodoxaphobia, the fear of other people's opinions. Again, drive with it. You're already going to have it. People have it all the time. And to get over this, think of this, okay, guys? The 18-40-60 rule, okay? At 18, you care what everybody thinks about you. Everyone, right? You're trying to be cool. You're trying to look good. You're trying to, all these things, right? Then at 40, you realize you don't care what people think at all. You do whatever you want, right? And you can fast forward these, by the way, guys. You don't have to actually be 40 to do this. You don't care what everybody thinks of you at all, right? You just do whatever you want. You're cool. You can mess around in public. You can fuck around. It doesn't matter, right? And so then you get to 60. 60, you realize nobody was ever thinking of you at all. They were only thinking of themselves. And they were only thinking about what you thought of them. And so isn't that so silly, right? Nobody is thinking of you ever. They're all thinking about themselves just like you are. And so use that to get over allodoxaphobia. Fuck allodoxaphobia. Fuck the other people's opinions. It does not matter. And especially when you're crushing a fear that they're already scared of doing. If people make fun of you for being on camera, just tell them, hey, go get on camera. Show me how it's done, all right? Like, it just doesn't matter, right? It can't matter. Because again, 12 people, and you still have 7.9999989 billion people that you need to find that you can be community with, that you can be friends with, that won't make fun of you, that actually enjoy what you're doing, that actually respect you for getting on camera and doing the fearful thing. And I know, guys, this is a little longer video, but I really just enjoy doing this and sharing with you guys things that I've learned in my journey. And honestly, if you can't stick through long form content, you're not going to get very far in life anyways. Only watching short bullshit, it doesn't do anything. And so if you don't read books and watch 40-minute videos, then I don't really have that much of a hope in you getting good at any skill anyways, because that's just what it takes. So thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for watching today. If I skipped any tip, then I'll try to remember it now. That's right. Put yourself in other people's shoes. Imagine what you would be thinking if you were them and they were on stage, right? And that instantly takes lots of fear off your shoulders, because you know that if you were them, you would not care at all about the guy who's on stage speaking. So thank you very much for watching, ladies and gentlemen. My name has been Freddie. If you got anything from that video, go ahead and comment down below or leave a like or whatever you do. I'll see you very soon. Please have a wonderful night. Peace out.